Good morning, everyone. My name is Shawn Jones. I'm the CEO of the iNetrepreneur Network, and I'm really excited because I have entrepreneur, speaker, author. She is a community sponsor of our hashtag Entrepreneurs Give Community Partnership event, which will be featuring Furnishing Dignity on February 24th. It's a public event. I have with me Ingrid Essawova. Ingrid, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Now, Ingrid, I know you're doing so much for so many people on so many different levels, whether it's through your books or your workshops and classes, your personal connections. Share with us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and how you're making a difference in the world.
Of course. So I am a spiritual life recovery coach and intuitive. Oh my goodness, what is that? So I just, my job is to get people to connect to their true soulful self, because they have no idea how powerful they actually are. And they're in their true soulful self. There is no anger, there's no frustration, annoyance, stress, worry. Could you imagine a life like that? So I am centered in downtown Phoenix at the Urban Wellness Center, and you are right, Shawn. That is what we do. We do workshops, classes, programs. It includes the emotional boot camp. It's not that bad, I promise you. The emotional boot camp, basically you take one topic, 3 hours, and at the end of it, answering about 22 questions, that level of pain and heartache is gone. So we are here making an impact on the world, especially for 2020 and 2021, because we need to have a different pathway, a different way of managing and navigating ourselves through these different times. Make sense?
Absolutely. And, you know, when you talk about navigating and doing different things, and you've chosen to serve your community in a variety of ways, what are some projects that you've worked on to help the community? Through volunteerism, donation?
Concerned, you know, I'm I'm very blessed and busy with actually people coming in and rediscovering who they are themselves and their family. So that really keeps me occupied. And in between the layers that I'm able to do, we do in the yoga studio, we do movement classes to release and to forgive. And I also support quite a bit of light workers that are in the community that are very popular and very busy at a time like this. So it's just about projecting love and light to all that are here, and wherever we can help, you know, and in whatever pathway, we're here.
I love it. Now, for this event, which is the Entrepreneurs Give Community Partnership event, Furnishing Dignity helps kiddos that have aged out of foster care. They're typically between the ages of 18 to 25. They're still in foster care in a way. What that means is they still receive some services through the state, through foster care, but they have to be employed full time. They have to be in school. And a lot of times those kiddos, they will go without bed mattresses. They'll go without the bed linens, because if you have to choose between keeping the lights on and food in your belly versus having a lot of the everyday comforts is bath towels or mops and brooms to keep the environment clean. When you found out about this event, what made you say that, hey, this is an event I want to be a part of, I want to sponsor?
Well, I think that whenever there is an event where there is what everyone calls here hardship, challenging time for individuals, it just naturally seems like a really healthy, productive fit. And even, you know, whether it's the adults or whether it's the kids, everybody goes through quite a bit, and it just adds up layers and layers. in their mental psyche. So,
Absolutely.
and I love being with I'm Entrepreneur and anything that they do, and why the heck not? It's all about making a difference, regardless the size.
Absolutely. And with Finishing Dignity, besides helping the youth, they also help families that have transitioned out of case management. So they were families that hit really hard times. And, we had the pandemic, and we know that across the world, our homeless rate has increased. And, a lot of the families, they have small kids too. And so when they transition out of their case management, Furnishing Dignity helps them also furnish their apartments with those basic household items. It does create a sense of, it's heartfelt, it helps, you're really making a difference. In your business, you do a lot of, helping, and I know you go the extra mile for your clients. What are some ways that you actually do a little extra for your clients? Something that people in your industry don't think about doing, those little things.
I know. And those little things make such a difference. And yourself, going day by day, whether you have a need or don't have a need, don't you love when companies or people just do that little extra? It's not that big of a deal, but you just feel so special when you leave out. Mm-hmm. So what I do, and I do it because, okay, that is really good business sense or anything. No, I just do it organically and naturally, which is, my phone consultations are free. They're about 10 or 15 minutes. My first session, which is 1 hour, it's free. We dive deep into, let's say, the top 3 or 4 heaviest weights on the shoulders, and we talk about it, and perhaps they're heard for the very first time. And then also we talk about maybe why they ended up, and we all end up in a place that we are. And I feel that 1 hour, whether the potential clients continue with me, or whether that perhaps is not a fit, they walk out with such gigantic tools that they can apply immediately. And also, I can't help it. My sessions just go longer than the 55 minutes. And then also, everyone has my phone number. And I am very blessed that no one has crossed the boundary and overused it. But if there is a client that needs a quick question answered, or something is going on and they need to take a few deep breaths, if I'm able to, as quickly as I can, I will reach out. These things make such a difference. They're so small, but they make such a difference, and it can make a difference in terms of the decision they make or how they feel for the rest of the day. And as I found out earlier, it actually saves lives. Go figure.
Right? What is the one thing that keeps you up at night? I mean, you work directly with the public. What keeps you up at night?
Well, being a spiritual life recovery coach, I make sure that I walk the walk and talk the talk. So, Lady Sean, I am happy to say I am never up at night, and I never have in my life, because I have a certain faith and a belief and a knowing that everything is exactly how it exactly how it needs to be. And there is, why worry, why have stress, why fear, when actually it's the opposite that needs to take place in order for healthy and productive situations to be manifested. So no. Mm-hmm. This woman has 8 hours sleep. Thank you.
I wish I could say that all the time these
days.
Perhaps
we need that free session.
That is right. So you kind of touched on it. There's light workers all around us. You just have to look. And outside of why people would hire you, if somebody is calling around in search of a light worker to help them, whether it's on one aspect of their life or their whole revamping of everything, mm-hmm. What are a few key questions that clients, potential clients should be asking before they hire someone in the light industry as a healer?
What a fantastic questions. I purposely did not look at the questions because I want everything to be natural and organic when I answer this. Especially being a spiritual life recovery coach, I made sure before I put that title, I made sure at least a decade went by. So I make sure that I absolutely have no baggage going into any type of relationships, whether it's an intimate one, whether it's just with girlfriends, whether it's clients. And that is the thing. I believe that potential people that are searching for light workers, go with your gut and see how freeing and loose they are in their concepts. I honestly believe, and the light workers that I'm associated with, and we never really talked about this, they do give pro bonos and free things. It just seems to be that the ones that do, their intentions are in the most unconditional, loving way, whereas the ones that don't, they're just in another pathway altogether. So let's recap. Make sure that you go with your gut. Your gut never lies, ever. Just make sure you have a connection with that person. And that's with anything, whether we go to a chiropractor, a masseuse, or a manicure. We have that connection with that person and see how free flowing and the services that are offered, how flexible they are. And I think that's a really good place to start. When you be looking for someone, wouldn't you like that to go for?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, connection to me is important. For me, whether I'm looking for a place to buy my dog food to, the local doctor, dentist, and services in between, I don't shop based on price. Does sometimes price have to weigh in? Well, yeah, sometimes we do have to look at that. But ultimately, I look at that connection with the people that are providing the product or service direct. And
it's an experience.
Yes, the gut feeling
Everything is
huge.
an experience.
Yes. So why should people come see you at the Give event on February 24th?
Because I'm going to make them laugh. We're going to have a really good time. And why the heck not? Come and see me, because honestly, if you go day to day, week to week, month to month, having a level of fear, heartache, and pain, anger, frustration, disappointment, sadness. I mean, honestly, I believe I'm mentioning at least 99.9% of people that have that. Come and have a conversation with me. You have absolutely nothing to lose. And you know what? I make it all work for you. We will talk. We will talk about your situation, whether it's your living situation, financial situation. And if you are really ready, because those are my clients, they are really ready because they are done. They are done with this drama, done with the repeated pattern of behavior. So if you are done and you just simply don't know which path to turn to, which door to open, come over, let's have a conversation. It'll be fun.
It will be a lot of fun, and we'll be collecting tangible household items, gently used. Furnishing Dignity will have their box truck there. We'll be collecting gift cards to Walmart and Target because they use those for the families. Household cleaning supplies that we, take for granted. We just go buy, whatever bathroom cleaner, floor cleaner. We'll be collecting those. Brand new mops, brooms, and buckets. Some things you just can't take in secondhand. Ingrid, how can someone get a hold of you if they want to talk to you more about how to buy your book that's on Amazon, or come to your studio and participate in the many workshops that you offer?
Oh, so simple, and no pun intended. go to simplytrue.com and all the information is there at your fingertips. Again, that is simplytrue.com.
Well, Ingrid, I want to thank you so much for being one of the sponsors for this incredible community event. They are 100% based on donations, so they don't have large budget. Furnishing Dignity relies on, the business community, the private sector to help with these donations, help with all the funds. We'll be doing prizes and 50-50 cash raffles. So again, thank you so much for everything that you do to help give back to the community.
And same thing with you, Sean. Wonderful. Thank you. Very blessed to be here today.